All right, let's get down to business now. Our guest speaker. Man, he came to the United States, didn't speak any English. Now let that sink in for a second. Wait a minute, Ms. Thomas, he didn't speak any English, but he's a senior vice president. How'd that happen? He went to work. He went all in. That's right, Mr. Ismail. He's laughing. That's right. So in other words, there's nothing stopping any of you because most of y'all speak English. He started as a New York City taxi cab driver. Mr. Ismail, you're just cracking up over there. Hope you don't fall out your seat. Now, he's a taxi cab driver in New York City. How many of y'all been in New York City? He was a taxi cab driver. His English, wait, this gets even crazier. English is his second language. I'll say it again. English is his second language. Can you imagine jumping this taxi cab driver and you're trying to understand where to take you? And now he's a senior vice president. He told his lovely wife, honey, she said, I don't care what you do in that other company, that business. She wanted a couple things. I want a maid and a cook to take care of the boys. They have 3 boys. They call it like stair steps, 3 boys. He became a senior vice president. Listen to what I'm saying. He became a senior vice president in the New York area as a taxi cab driver. English is his second language. Then he moved his beautiful family to Australia and bought this beautiful palatial home with the swimming pool and all the trimmings. I mean, it is fabulous. I've been invited down several times and just get a chance to get down and to visit him, but I want to thank him. He moved his beautiful family back to Texas when this other stuff lifted. He said, I'm going to go back to Texas. I'm going to build it like I'd start all over again. And he is on the move right now. My dear friend, we call him MD Rahman. And when I first met him, I said, you know what MD stand for? He goes, what? I says, more dollars, more dollars. And he adapted that. That's right, Rick K. He adapted MD, more dollars. Without further ado, my dear friend down in Houston, Texas, the great, the one and only, my dear friend, more dollars, MD Rahman.
So much, Mr. Thomas. I really appreciate the way you introduce me. I'm not that person to like that way, to be honest with you. And I really enjoy the journey. This is one of the reasons because I still remember when I started this business. I asked only one question to my senior vice president, Mike Mazer. I said, don't lie with me, tell the truth, I can do it. Because I know my background, I know where I'm from. I didn't steal, when I go to someone, you guys are born in America. I didn't born in America. I born a place in Bangladesh, in a village. Even I didn't see in my first, when I was very young, I didn't see the car. That kind of village I born. And I grew up and I went to school in there. But when I came to USA, especially Mr. Thomas, you have no idea what is the you and me. It's a big gap. I don't know the social media. I don't know anything, but I love ACN only for that reason. Mr. Thomas said to me, I'm his friend, I'm his business partner. And not only you, one of the lady, she graduated from Cambridge University in Australia. She is right now a regional vice president in not my organization, in other organization. Her name is Shrimi Vanrasam. She actually graduated from Cambridge University. And one day I did a training in Australia market, and she said, I introduced my mentor. I said, I never found any industry, a Cambridge University woman said to mentor a taxi driver. How funny this one. And this is the only industry I really appreciate that everybody, if you are in this call, just think about a taxi driver become a mentor, a Cambridge graduate. Is it possible? It is impossible. It is impossible in other way. Look, I can tell you something. I'm talking from my heart right now. So first of all, again, thank you so much to invite me, Mr. Thomas. I respect you a lot. I know I went to Japan, you have a big team in over there. Everybody know you very well. In Australia, they know you very well. You are one of the most respectful senior vice president in ACN. A lot of people respect, a lot of people, even I still remember, I signed up one guy in ACN. He said, I started this business because of Al Thomas. He said, I saw him. Look, so first of all, if you guys are working with Mr. Thomas, he's a very, like I feel that one of my brother, like I feel he's a genuine leader. Like for me, the beginning I work with, I just always talk with him. So thank you so much again. Now, first of all, like he said, English is my second language. It's not true. English is my fourth language actually, because when I born, my first language is Bangla. Then I learned the second language is actually Hindi because India is close to me. So I learned Hindi before English. Then I learned Pakistani language is a little bit called Urdu. So then I go to school, then I learn a little bit English after that. It's a fourth language, by the way, because it was like I can say, when I came to this country in 2003, I don't know anybody know that one. I was like completely $120 in my pocket, landed with my wife in JFK. That was my first flight in my life. I never flew before. Came in United States just with a dream and vision. I thought when I'm gonna be landed, I still remember when the window of the plane, I see the American flag moving. I said, oh my God, this is a dream country right now. I'm gonna be landed soon. When immigration finished, I said, uh-oh, I'm in. And I'm in America, but I was like, say, okay, I can get everything like that. Remember, when I was in Bangladesh, my whole month salary was $300 USD. It was a good salary. My first year, 1099 from ACN was my first year. So $300 a man make a year. How can you stop me? You cannot stop me because I know how powerful this is. Of course, when I start this business, a lot of people start with me, even they don't make a $300 a year. I make 300, but they make not 300,000 or 300 or zero. What is the difference? Maybe they will say, oh, he's a taxi driver because that's why he ran fast. You can make a lot of excuse, a lot of things, but I have 1,000 excuse not to do the business. 1,000 excuse. Number one, I didn't speak English. It was hard to presenting any American people. In the past 6 months, I never ever do any presentation of in front of any American people. Why? I couldn't speak English, but I did the presentation only for South Asian people. Broken English, something. My first presentation in front of American people, you want to listen? That was like, I had a convenience store in Connecticut. Now you don't understand the Connecticut is this actually next state of New York. Maybe you don't understand my accent. And I had a convenience store there. And I still remember there is a police officer, his name, Sean Roberts. He's actually 6 feet. You know, I'm 6 feet over. I'm 5'4" only, you know, big guy with a tattoo. And, you know, the American police officer, we scared police anyway. In Bangladesh, we scared police, by the way. Now, when my business partner, he said, he's interested. Can you show the business? I say, my first presentation with police officer, an American, I know what's going to be happen. By the way, who cares? He understand or not, I don't care. I did the presentation. maybe 4 to 5 minutes presentation finished, because my whole goal is finish, not to explain. How can I finish with him? And I did the presentation. He didn't understand a single word. When I finished the presentation, he's looking like I'm a monkey, like that. I said, do you understand that? He said, no. I said, are you ready to start? He said, yes. I said, you don't understand, but you excited and you. He said, I understand your excitement and your confidence. You are so excited and so confident about this opportunity. But I see that I can read. I read the 1 to 10 box and I see some logo in here, but I don't understand you or how it works. But I understand you are excited and is it possible? That's why I'm ready. And he signed up, but he signed up 82 police officers. The reason I say it's all about you. The same thing happened my wife. I still remember when I went to doctor with my wife. It was 2014. My twins born, the twins' birthday is April 1st. They born in April 1st, twins. So I went to, it was in February. I went to her doctors to visit her. And I said to her, hey, doctor, she said, now you're going to come every week to follow up, because before like baby born, you need to check up every week. I said, okay. And it's a twins. And I said, doctor, I cannot come next week, next 2-3 weeks. She said, why not? I said, I'm going to Italy. She said, she's sick right now. I said, okay, no, I'm a family member. And she said, why you go to Italy? And I said, for my business. And she said, what business you do? And my wife said, hey, don't recruit my doctor. I said, she asking me. I'm not recruiting her. But I don't have that much time. I was super excited. She always liked me because I'm always excited, love, smiling. She said, and I said, doctor, I don't have too much time, but it's a crazy business. I show my account like that way. She said, interesting how it works. I just say a little bit idea. And she said, I'm in. She signed up and she signed up 22 doctors. Now, you know what she said? I said, doctor, you make hundreds of $1,000s. Why you sign up in here? And she said, MD, I'm practicing last 40 years. I'm making $100,000. That's true. I have a 3-4 like a clinic I run. But remember, it's still every day I need to come to place and put my finger with pulse to make money. And you make money without the finger putting pulse. I like the idea. I said, I got my answer. I got my answer. And my question is in here. A lot of people in here make excuse. If I didn't speak English, if I can recruit a police officer or a doctor or anyone, what is not for you? You were born in here. You know what? Maybe your stomach is not empty. Maybe your stomach is full. My stomach is completely empty. I'm hungry. And I have no fear to talk with anyone. Because what is the worst case scenario? They say, this guy is weird. I don't care. Weird guy making more than you. Who cares? Oh, this guy cannot speak English. It's okay. He's still making more than you. So I have no fear to talk with anyone. I never think what they think. I think what I say to them. That's my only philosophy in this business. And remember, a lot of people make a game plan, goal, a lot of things do. This is my philosophy in this business. Instead of game plan, I do the work plan. Game plan or goal never achieved without your work plan. Better to make everyday work plan. Every day, what I do, every day. I'm not dependent on anyone anymore. I just work And every day I make a goal. Okay, I need to talk today. Even if I didn't talk, look, how can I say? Look, I'm just saying to you, everybody right now, like my daily routine, like I work, if I couldn't work, I didn't watch anything, no TV, no news. This is, my video game is my back office. This is my video game. Every day, maybe 50 times I see the back office. Sometimes, people say, what do you say? I say, if I more see my back office, my kids gonna looks better. If I look their face instead of back office, it's gonna be dark soon. Better look in here. I play with that. 24 hours is my only thing. Who is qualified, who's not qualified, who is gonna be. This is the only things I do. Remember, I'll tell you something. I'm a senior vice president. 4 days ago, one of my business partners signed up, business owner. He's a traditional business owner. So he signed up, but I couldn't reach out to him. He's so busy. He has 3 business runs, but it is impossible for me not to qualify him. So I drove 40 minutes. I said, I'm coming. He's excited coming, but I go and put the service and qualified. I said, bye. Because I go there. I didn't tell my ETR to go there. He couldn't qualify. I still go because I'm the open line regional director. Some regional director retired the day got promoted. They retired. It's not possible you're going to be regional vice president with that mood. Change your mood before you go further. Now, I'll tell you something. Every day, I still remember when ACN, I don't know, Mr. Thomas knows, you guys are, I don't know how. When I start that time, if you become which is right now a regional director, it was a regional coordinator. And there is a goal, like if you qualified 100 people, you get 25,000 and extra 5,000. Like it's 30,000. Watch. I'm a Bangladeshi guy. Only I know how to make money. And work hard is nothing for me. It's okay. We already used to working hard. How much I'm gonna in Bangladesh? If I work hard in here, it's 10 times harder in there. So I know that it's easier for me. So what happened? In my first month as a regional director right now, I signed up 111 people because my goal is 30,000. 30,000. Anyway, I need to make 30,000. 111 people sign up. And 7 people quit. So then how many I have? Like 11 to 7 is like in right now, 104. If they are 99, I'm going to lose almost $10,000, $15,000. So one of my friends, I don't want to take a risk. I could be anybody quit. Then he didn't qualify, but I couldn't reach out to him. That time I said, no way. And he actually working in a like restaurant, which is they close in like Manhattan is midnight. Like his restaurant closes like around 2:33. So I actually, after 1 o'clock, I go to his apartment. I was sitting in front of his door at 1 o'clock. I waiting 1, 2, 3. He came. And he was my friend, by the way. And I'm a Bangladeshi people. We don't care about that. It's not something you friends. We can do anything. I said, what's wrong with you? Why you didn't pick up my phone? He said, I'm sorry. I said, get out. Go open the door right now. He said, what happened? I said, door open. Don't talk. This is your punishment because you didn't pick up my phone. I was waiting in 3 hours in your door. He said, I'm sorry. I said, open the door. And then I qualified and leave the home at 4:30. For 1% qualification. Money earned is not easy, it's hard. If you think it's easy, completely you are in wrong place. It is simple. It is not easy. So people, a lot of things, like right now, especially I can tell you, That time and now is day and night. It's much easier for me because right now we have a lot of service. As bonus is crazy now. Look, yesterday I was in the what's called printing and sign. I make a sign and a sticker for the people for Impact Health Share because November and December 15 is the best time to change people health insurance. I said, go and get that one. I put my one, who cares? I went to there and the lady said, what is Impact? I said, that's a good question. She actually is the printing of it. I said, I'm going to make a sign for the people in my business owner, put that, hey, we can save 30 to 50% in your health insurance, health premium, health care. So then she said, it is that. I said, you can put sign one in front of your store. If you don't like it, I can make you customer. You can make one, I will pay you. Put it one in here in your store. I can do it for you. She said, really? I said, yeah, you can do it. But the reason I say, look, a lot of people are in here, too much knowledgeable is a big problem in this business. Because you become a senior executive or some specialist in your life. So you didn't get this one any ACN 3 service. Look, I'm not saying if you are educated, if you are motivated, if you are knowledgeable is bad. But to get a 3 service for a new person, you don't need to read a Zim wrong. 3 service. So a lot of people, when people start the business, instead of teach them how to qualify, they give them Zim wrong books. But it is not time. It is too much for them. You don't need to motivate them. You need to be qualified them to get their first check. First check. You motivated them. Oh my God, you need to do. Remember, I'll give you example. Okay? In Australia, in my home, in my backyard is outside pond, fish pond. I have some fish, goldfish, some fish. So in my outside, in a backyard pond. So I bought a fish, 5 fish. And the lady said to me, take this one with a plastic bag, but don't open the plastic bag in next 30 minutes, put in your pond. And then I said, what makes sense? If I put there, if I don't open, what makes sense for the fish? She said, the temperature of the water of the pond and the plastic water is not same. But if you put in 30 minutes, it's slowly temperature is gonna be adjust. Then you open, fish gonna be survived. We all kill ACN IBO like that. We open right away. They are coming from a different environment. Don't open the right way. Zim wrong, this training, that training, they're gone. Even they qualify before they quit. Too much things. I don't do anything with them. I make it simple. Sign up, perfect. What is your first job? First job, to become your own customer. What does mean own customer? You sign up, you are a business owner. If you ask me, hey, this is expensive, quit, become a customer. Because business owner cannot say it's expensive, this is my business. But if you start business and if you say this is expensive, still you are a customer mentality. Quit as an IBO and I'll show you which one is cheaper for you. Done. But if you are a business owner, don't ask me which one is cheaper or expensive. You have to take your all service. That's your investment, not $299. Your investment to become your own customer. Second, then you invite people in front of us who will make you customer. If you can do it, then do the business. Otherwise not. We don't need a Zim Ron or Les Brown or Tony Robbins something, Zig Ziglar, no way. We don't need a Zig Ziglar, we need a customer. We need a 3 service. Help them to get ETL, My whole purpose is I help them to get the ETL bonus. This is my first motivation. Because if they hit ETL, if they get the bonus, if they want to make money more, they will ask you. If they are not interested, your job done. Bye-bye. Because I'm not here to push you. I said to him, if someone call me, I said, if you call me, then I will know you are hungry. But if I call you, you're gonna be die anyway. You're gonna be die anyway. So that's my whole business philosophy. Again, remember, I'm not a book reader. You know, I still remember one of my call, actually, Mr. James Adlam invited in his group to share. One of the lady asked me, MD, what books you read? I said, I'm sorry, I don't read books. And she was very upset. I said, I'm going to tell the truth because I cannot read the books. It is English. I only can read books in Bangla, not in English books. And I didn't answer that way. I said, books is someone's experience, not mine. I'm better to learn from my experience is the best book. I'm not saying not to read the other books. Yes, you can read, but I cannot read English. How can I read the books? I can read Bangla. So I don't understand English. Every word is still maybe 60, 70% I understand. So that's why I don't read any English books. But I understand my work and I understand my philosophy. I work hard from the heart. That's why I'm in here. So again, I try my best to explain anything. I'm not sharing anything from the books. I'm sharing everything from my journey, what I do in ASEAN. But again, I'm excited. I know Mr. Thomas also excited. I was very upset. ASEAN have no position left. SVP is the last position. I started ASEAN 4 years, 3 months, hit the SVP. I was very upset. My son said, no more promotion. I said, no. Now I'm super excited again. ASEAN create a new position, SVP Platinum. If you are in this business, write down, one day you'll see I'm in Senior Vice President Platinum. Before, I'm not gonna stop this business. I can guarantee you. Thank you so much, Mr. Thomas. I want to give it back to you.